Hey, what's going on, guys? So it's Sunday. We are on our way to Frankfurt, Germany to hit an open mat at Spirit MMA. They hold an open mat every first Sunday of the month. It's free and you always get a bunch of great rounds in, so follow us along and see how it goes today. Yeah, so today is Sunday and we are going to an open mat here in Frankfurt, Germany. With we, I mean my daughter Arabea and I. She's being so kind and being my camera person for today. And yeah, very excited. One of the things that I wanted to do here in Europe is just explore all the different Jiu Jitsu gyms that exist and see what European Jiu Jitsu is all about. What do you think, Arabea? She's too shy to talk in the video, but yeah, so.
I'm not too shy, I don't want to.
See, there it is. But yeah, so we're going to Spirit MMA here in Frankfurt. Every first Sunday of each month, they host an open mat. Okay, well, I guess we gotta walk around. Because it's no. But every first Sunday of each month, they host an open mat where anybody can come. It's pretty cool. Last month came before, about 65 people were there, and yeah, just trying to keep getting better, trying to, live my passion of jiu-jitsu, and yeah, make this a lifestyle, keep making this a lifestyle. When we go back stateside, I don't think that I'm gonna be working anymore, so this is gonna be one of the main things I'm focusing on. But nice day today. How long did it take us, Arabea?
Hour 30?
An hour and 30? Yeah, it took us about an hour and a half getting here. But nice weather for Germany. Look, no rain. The sun is shining. And not too hot. It's not Texas heat like San Antonio, but hey, can't complain. At least we're able to wear shorts and a t-shirt. Except my daughter, because she's a weirdo. So she, for whatever reason, even if it's 100 degrees outside, she wears a sweater, long pants, and says she's cold. So
Does that affect you in any way?
no, it doesn't affect
I
me in
guess
any
it
way.
doesn't really matter.
But hey, to each their own. She just likes to be hot, I guess, and continuously cut water weight. But yeah, so we're gonna take you up here to Spirit MMA and see what today brings. Cool. Awesome. Do you mind if I record a little bit? I'm just making a story about traveling Europe, about jiu-jitsu as well. So.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, cool, awesome. Are you moving? Or do you guys have any food here?
Any food?
Yes, like snacks or something?
We have this. This is like snacks.
Do you want some snacks? Like protein bar or
Sure.
something? Because I know.
Oh, when you want, you can like shake, coffee.
Okay.
She should buy me an iced coffee.
Yeah, you're not gonna drink no coffee. You're
Yes, I
drinking
am.
coffee. No.
Remember at the UIL
You're not getting no coffee.
No, at the UIL competition, you gave me $20, and 3/4 of that money went to iced coffee.
Do you want a protein shake? Like a chocolate protein shake?
Yes, please.
Do you want some protein bars too? Okay, could I just get a protein shake, please?
Protein shake, yes.
Which flavor do you want? Okay.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Chocolate.
Chocolate shake.
Chocolate you do?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
With milk or coconut water?
Coconut water or milk?
Milk, please.
Milk, please. Cool, awesome. And I also got parking, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is Spirit MMA. Pretty cool. Maybe you can buy some merch afterwards. For me, not for you. You want another sweater?
Oh, no.
No?
I want like another SpongeBob sweater.
Okay, they don't have SpongeBob sweaters here.
Don't say that. You don't know.
You can ask, like, hey, sis, That's actually pretty cool. You sure you don't want it?
I am sure.
Huh?
I am sure.
This winter gets cold here, and I don't think you brought that many.
You underestimated me.
Okay.
Arm hurts.
Shirt or something. Yeah. I would get this one, but this doesn't fit me. I don't know. So I'm a big bag.
In which way?
Huh?
In which way?
In every way possible.
It didn't make any. That didn't make any sense.
Focus.
Kim, do.
Thank you. This house, though. Yep. On this. Bring her this way here. Fanny pack. This is what you need for your wallet and your ID card. So, this is what I'm getting. A blue shirt, a beanie, a fanny pack.
Finally, you're getting yourself another beanie.
Yep. Those two and what's it called? Parking. This last one I forgot. I'm not good here.
You want to take some counsel?
Yeah, we'll talk this. So yeah, as I'm waiting here to pay for the merch that I bought, I like to always support the locations I go to and buy their merch, not only to show respect, but also to be able to show all the places I travel to. But yeah, after I got done paying, I went to go on and change, and then the open mat started already. So you're gonna see some rolls next. So here, a couple rounds. This is my first round, warm-up round. As you can see, we are doing a very slow pace. He's trying to pass my guard. I'm trying to retain my guard. And throughout this entire roll, it was just a nice flow, and we slowly increased the speed and the intensity throughout. But a great round for the first round. Again, I'm getting older, so I am not at 100% every single time the first time I step on the mat, so I need these first 2 rounds at least to get warm, get my hips going, and being able to do Jiu Jitsu more effectively. Yeah, so here still trying to pass, trying to grab his leg, he steps out of it beautifully, and again, he makes good contact, tries to go into north-south, and pass my guard from there. I always try to make sure to keep at least 1 foot in front of him so he can't fully pass. Here we go into a half guard situation. I'm trying to get my double electric unders to do the electric chair sweep, but he had good balance overall, so I got up into dogfight position, and from there was able to get the sweep. I tried to go old school, but he just had very good balance, and yeah, now it's my turn trying to pass his guard. Over here, did a little slide by, and tried to go for the crucifix here, but he saw that coming, so I decided to do a seatbelt grip and go to the back. But again, great defense. Try to kick him over to get the body lock, but wasn't successful. And again, we are just flow rolling at this point. This is still the first round, so you could tell we both letting each other work, and was just a great warm-up session. There you go, he has the front headlock, tried to snap me down. I was able to retain, keep my balance right here to defend the takedown, and just sat down and pulled guard. If you haven't noticed, I like pulling guard, and here is a position that I like being in, specifically for the Kiss of the Dragon sweep, and there you can see that I hit it, one of my favorite sweeps coming out, but he was able to hold on to my leg and get the sweep from that position as well. So I need to focus on, once I conduct that sweep, that I immediately pull my leg back out and maintain dominant top position. But again, he was very great at holding balance and just progressing throughout. You can see he got me into a full guard position, which is actually unusual for me. I rarely play full guard, so I was just trying things out right here, trying to see if I can get into a diamond position to potentially do a triangle, but not a position I find myself in a lot or very comfortable in, but something I definitely need to work on. Here, now looking at the video, I see a false sweep type situation that I could have initiated, but instead tried to take his back, but he rolled over instantly, so now I needed to focus on passing. So was able to block his hips at this position. He held onto my leg, almost took me over actually. Thankfully I sprawled a little bit, and now I go back and trying to take his back. It's very important for me to get that left side hook in, because without that left side hook, I would have not been able to turn my opponent over. But as I turned him over, I tried to go for the rear triangle from this position, but he felt that coming from a mile away. He was defending very well, beautifully, and like I said again, this is just our first round. We were not trying to kill one another. So try to transition to the armbar and do the swimmer here, but did not get full control of the arm. He was holding on to it very tightly and also had a good balance, so I could not kick him over, and then the round ended. So that was our first round. Great roll with you, Kai. So here's one of my other rolls, another very experienced opponent. Find myself kind of in a pseudo headquarters position, but I really like this position because I like to set up my calf slicer from this particular position. He had me in a telephone armbar right here. Thankfully I was able to slip my elbow, which gave me enough position to swing my leg over here in a second, right here, to get into my calf slicer position. He actually did very well and tried to push through this submission for a while, but once I was able to push his hands off my head, I was able to get the tap right here. But again, this is one of my favorite positions to be in. I've been practicing this one for a while from various different angles, so try to continue to hit it here. I invert for a second, try to get another leg entry and go into a backside 50-50. He had his arm in there and was defending very well, putting weight into his foot. So I tried to pull him over into the other side and get a topside heel hook from there. And as I was able to move him over, I think he felt that the pressure on his knee was getting a little bit too much, so he tapped very early before I was able to lock in the heel hook from that position. But again, so here we are on one of my other rounds. This opponent, I think he just wanted to concede bottom position here. I think he was trying to work on his guard. And again, he had some good guard entries and a good guard game, so this roll was very fun. A lot of enjoyable movements. Here I try to go for a tongue hold, and he gets the sweep. But as he gets the sweep, I'm trying to get back into a backside 50-50. And here go with the heel hook. He rolls and spins out of it and was able to collapse me and put some pressure on me to trying to initiate the pass and continue on. From here, I sweep him again. And again, I thought he was just trying to play bottom guard and work on his bottom guard game, so I don't consider this a real technical sweep. But he's trying to get his underhooks here with a butterfly in the inside, but I was not going to let him have my arm, so I just keep my elbows very close to my body And as he goes over, he's trying to look for my ankle, and now here I'm trying to enter my calf slicer again. He was good trying to put some pressure into me to try to get out of it, but if you know this position, there's only one way that you can escape off the calf slicer, and he was able to do it here for a second, but I still have my arm between his knees and was able to still enter. Over here, he held on to it pretty well until I was able to figure for my grip and got the tap. Like I said before, I've been working on this position from all angles for a while now, so love this position. It's a lot of fun, but sometimes gets me in a lot of danger as well. Here we start off, me trying to pass. Again, he was really good in trying to maintain his guard on the bottom, but I was able to sit back and get to a pseudo backside 50-50 position again. Here, going for the heel hook was very slippery. His heel kept slipping, so I like to do this grip and reinforce my grip with the other hand to get the tap. Again, especially in no-gi, when it gets slippery, you have to find other ways on how to ensure the heel doesn't slip. That's one of the techniques I use. I'm really bad at catching the heel, honestly, on my wrist and then getting a gable grip, so that's kind of what I adopted to grab it with the opposite hand at the heel and then reinforce my hand with my own arm from the opposite side. Here he's trying to pass. I'm trying to do everything I can to keep my frames in, my knee between him and I, so I have that control and keep his head collapsed. We switch sides, and now you can see we go into 10th planet traditional lockdown position right here. It's able to get the lockdown, get my electric unders, and then roll over and get the sweep from this position. Now, I was being kind of lazy here. I let him collapse my head, and instead of passing his leg immediately, I waited too long, which allowed him to get me actually in a lot of trouble here. And we spent a lot of time in this position because he was working on trying to get a triangle. But I've been in this position a lot, and it's really hard, I guess, if you don't have long legs due to the size difference of trying to be able to finish it. And here I was able to finally slip out my head and then initiate my passing sequence again. Well, actually, I didn't even try to pass. I just played guard, and here I got a sweep and got on top. So now we're in this position right here. Now I knew I need to be very careful as I'm trying to pass and not keep my head too collapsed to ensure that he doesn't get into this triangle position again. I was thinking about here going into a straight ankle lock, but didn't really feel like I had enough control, so I just decided to smash and try to pass with topside pressure. Now, yeah, so here I'm trying to maintain mount, and he does a good job trying to defend, but I don't allow him to get his elbows really tight in to try to do kipping escape or turn me over. Here he does try to kip out, but honestly it solidified my position a little bit more, and his left side elbow was very high, so here in a second I'm trying to go into a mounted triangle position, but time ends up running out before I could finish this. Again, a good round.
By the way, you know what? You just walk down the stairs and you don't go upstairs. You ready to start?
Yeah. Food. Food, 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 food.
This is fun.
No, it's even more
How'd you like
fun.
it out here? It's a pretty cool gym, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You described it to be a little bigger than I had thought.
I mean, there's still like a workout area and everything else, but yeah. Just got done with open mat at Spirit MMA here in Frankfurt. It was fun. It was fun. The mats were really competitive and had a bunch of good rounds, and you know, I just love Jiu Jitsu. It's funny how everybody speaks a different language, but we all come together and speak the same language, which is Jiu Jitsu. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of political values you have, where you come from, but everything is just all jiu-jitsu, and it's kind of cool to see how different people roll.
Okay.
So, you know, always got to keep progressing, and I'm glad that the sport is starting to grow even further. And yeah, what do you think, Annabelle?
I think that it was nice to watch, but
Oh, it was nice to watch. How did I do? I thought I did okay today, like I usually do. But then again, I'm not the judge.
I think you almost bulldozed into those people when you were rolling, trying to get out of that heel hook or whatever.
Out of the heel hook? I mean, yeah, you got to roll. What else am I supposed to do?
Crash
Let my
into other
knee
people.
get snapped?
You mean like how you already did?
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, it was a good time. So now we're gonna go get some food. Arabea's gonna have some pizza. I think I'm gonna have a dinner plate. And yeah, maybe we shoot some footage also when we eat some dinner. So
Yeah, so I can record you eating food.
yeah, so we can record. me
You have to
eating
pay me for that.
food. Yeah, well, no, I'm paying you with food.
No,
That's what
no,
I'm paying you with.
no,
Or you can just have bread and butter.
no,
I only gotta feed you. It doesn't
no,
say what I have
no,
to feed you.
no.
All right, what's going on, guys? So we made it back home. We actually ended up not eating at a dinner place for some dinner and a pizza. We actually decided to go on base and have some Panda Express. But on base, I cannot record, so therefore, it was actually kind of cool just spending some family time with my daughter. Had great food, good conversations, and you know, time flies by, so I love spending every second that I can with my family. So that was pretty awesome. But again, I'm trying to make more of these videos as I'm here in Europe and trying to travel around different jiu-jitsu gyms and just highlight what jiu-jitsu is like here in Europe. And Spirit MMA in Frankfurt, awesome facility. They're very welcoming, great hospitality, so definitely go check them out if you're ever in the area. And again, they have an open mat every first Sunday of each month. That's free, and everybody is able to join. So highly recommend. Had some competitive rounds, and just a great time. Good people. So hope you guys like this video, and if y'all would like to see more of those, just leave something in the comments, and yeah, stay tuned.